Hey everybody, Buzz Miller Wannabe Studios. This one's going to be a quick one. Are tube amps dead? Yes or no? I keep getting asked the question over and over, and I'm sick and tired of hearing it, and I'm sick and tired of explaining it. So let's discuss this real quick. It's going to take 4 minutes and I'm done. Are tube amps dead? Yes, absolutely 100% they're dead. No, they're not. 100% they're not dead, they're not dying, they're not going anywhere. Let's talk about why. You are in a pretty good band and you want to go into a studio and you want to record a demo and you want to get your music out. Don't bring a tube amp. It will take longer for you to get the sound in the room that you want and then mic it the way you want and get it into the board the way you want to where it's sounding good to your ears than it will to record all your guitar parts. Studios aren't cheap. Don't bring your tube amp. Bring your modeler, plug into a computer, use your plugins, or use their plugins, which are probably way better than what you have. Don't bring an amp to record your band. You're going out to play this weekend. I don't care if it's a 20,000 seat arena or a 20 seat arena. Don't bring a tube amp. Don't bring an amp. Bring your modeler, bring your computer, use your plugins. Just go out there and throw it right to the board. Any moron can mix something that's coming in that sounds good. You're going to go out there, you're going to get somebody, they're going to put the mic in the wrong spot, they're going to mic the wrong spot, they're going to have it in the wrong channel, they're going to have the wrong preamp stuff on it. Just go get your modeler, plug it right through the house, you're done. If you need a little stage volume, bring a little powered speaker with you if they don't have good enough monitors, but don't bring your amp. There is no sound system that you are going to play through, and I don't care if you're playing the Forum or you're playing Donna Jean's Libations, there is no sound system good enough that your audience can tell the difference between a tube amp through that house speaker and a modeler. No way, no how, no ear, not going to happen. They are completely dead in that aspect. Now let me ask the question. Are tube amps dead? Absolutely not. They're not dead and they're not going anywhere. Why is that? It's because of me and everybody else like me. We started playing it very young and we had terrible crap. My first amp was a Fender Squier 15 and I think it had a 6-inch speaker, and that's all I had, and that's where I practiced, that's where I cut my teeth, and that's where I started to play with my drummer, where I cranked it up as loud as I could so I could hear over the drums. That's what I knew. The first time I plugged into a real amp, I was like, whoa! It was a terrible sound, awful sound, but it vibrated my rib cage. It vibrated the hairs on my arms and legs. I didn't hear it here. And everybody's going to say, well, the sound. Well, that's true. When I take that I had Tony Crank work on forever, and I've worked on forever to make it sound exactly like I want it to sound, and I model it and I put it through there, I can't tell the difference between the recording of the real amp and the modeler, because I've got a set of cans on and I'm listening that way. When I come in here and I plug into 812s and I turn it on and I get that open A and I go chug, 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 I can tell all day long the modeler from the real amp. Why? Because I don't hear with my ears. I hear with the hairs on my legs and the ribs in my chest and the skin on my arms. I feel the vibrations. That's when people say, well, yeah, there's just something missing. Yes, there's something missing. It's not missing here. It's not going to go miss through the CD or the MP3 or the whatever. It's going to be there. But when you're in the room and you're playing with a modeler, you don't get that. That's why tube amps aren't dead and won't be dead. Because what am I? I'm 50 some odd years old. Now I've got money to play with that I never had to play with when I was 16, 18, 24. I was always worried about, trying to find a job and being able to barely fill my gas tank that week. I can buy the tube amp I want today, have 812s or 412, have it in the corner of my house, and when I want to go, I can. It's right there. You can't get that from a modeler. I'm not going to be recording with my band anytime soon. I'm not going to be recording with anybody anytime soon. But that's what I want, because that's what I've wanted since I was 12, 14 years old. So that's not going anywhere. It's not dead. That one. No, they're not dead. But they are dead for the markets that you're looking to use them for. If you're 50, if you finally made it, if you've got some money in the bank and you want to buy that guitar that you've always wanted and that tube amp you've always wanted, go get it. Do what you want to do and sound how you want to sound. Not through cans, not, with in-ear monitors or, through your phone. No. Hit a chord and let it vibrate you. Because that's the sound, not here. Yep. So there you go. Tube amps are dead, and tube amps will never die. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and keep on rocking.